Well, in my book, I did give some tips,
Yes.
and I think that a faithful pastor should ask God for his environment, because God puts you in a place, and He has a plan for that place where you are to be
Yeah.
effective. In my own case, I have a fixation, a generational fixation that wherever I go, the first place I want to reach is the children, the young people.
Yes.
That for me in the last 30 years has become so big, because I have found that when Jesus said, "Let the children come to me," long after Jesus has gone, the story of Jesus just wouldn't die.
Yes.
It's the children who are telling the story.
Yes.
And so if we neglect children, um, we're shooting ourselves in the foot. And in our Western world, we have so swallowed the psychology of Sigmund Freud to let children believe anything.
Yeah.
I don't see that in Scripture.
No.
Deuteronomy 6 says, "Teach your children." The whole book of Proverbs is about teaching the children.
Yes.
And that's how we raise men, we raise boys to become men of God.
Yes.
Because when we are able to invest in children, we secure the future of the gospel in an unending cycle until Jesus comes. Now that's how the church grows. So
Amen.
when a father, I can speak, I'm a fourth generation gospel recipient. My father didn't give me a breathing space. And you must bear in mind, in my time, it was 1662 prayer book. Whither thou camest, whither thou goest and wentest.
Oh, my.
All of those, that was what we despised it. We didn't like it. We hated it. But my father has not lost any one of his children. All 9 are believers. In fact, my younger brother is also an Anglican bishop, the last born. So you can always teach the children. They may not like it. I was so blessed this morning listening to Archbishop Munir, who said that as gospel teachers, we're not cooks.
Yes.
We're not. What we are is
The nutritionist.
we're nutritionists.
Yeah.
So while people may not like what we are bringing, but it's good for them. They'll get
Yes.
to know it eventually. And so when we get to children, we follow them up in their youth, and then by the time they are ready to get married and start their families, they're set in that way, and that is how the church grows. Now, you can go back to church history and you find that that is true.
Yeah.
Slaves had children.
Mm.
They were in their homes, and slaves talked to slaves. So a majority of those who evangelized Rome were slaves.
That's true.
So the church grew, and then they affected their masters, and their masters also affected their children. People like Lacantius, for example, became teachers in big people's homes.
Mm.
They came from a slave background to become teachers of the children of the wealthy, of the children of the elites. And they were teaching them what? Scriptures.
Yes.
And how to live well, how to be courteous, how to be decent, how to be polite, how to be nice people, because
Yes.
that's what Christians were. So I think that a rector of a parish, small they may be, they're not. When you say 30, that's a large congregation.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of those 30 have grandchildren, they have children, they have people they can start praying for, and there are many people in the environment around area who are searching. But in the Western world, they are locked up in their rooms, they don't want to get out. Pray them out, they will get out. They will look for a parish. Say, today I want to go to this parish. So there is all of those opportunities
Yes.
and many more.